the United States Marine Pipe Band Drum Corps.
We're rolling.
Hey, we're back. This is Two in the Bush.
Two in the Bush. Thanks for joining us.
Yes. Man, what's up? How you been?
Man, I'm going to tell you the truth. I am just shit out today. I'm just tired as I've ever been.
Oh yeah, long day at the job at the jizob.
It's more like yesterday was a long day, just like everything that could have possibly gone incredibly wrong did. And it threw my body into chaos as well. So today I'm just like exhausted and yeah. So that was also a long
That's
day
not
for that
good.
reason. No,
Yeah,
I'm all messed up.
Ugh, that's not good. I've been trying to be a lot more what's that word I'm looking for? Where you do things and you make a commitment to do them.
I think it's active.
And I don't know, but it's something I've been trying to do. I've been trying to get up early.
Driven, motivated.
Yes, wake up
Motivated.
early. I read someone that said, "Oh, you should get up, and the first thing you should do is make your bed." Well, fuck that. I'm not doing that. That's already starting me off on a bad foot. But I do get up and try to do something immediately.
Go away. Sorry, Lawrence just like podcast crashed us. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Are we good?
Go away. I should have locked my door. Okay, bye. I love you. You're trying to get up, and the first thing you should do is I
don't know, just do something, anything, but don't lay in bed is what I say.
So what are you doing?
I get up and I exercise is my thing. But I read a bullshit article and the guy is like, the first thing you should do is make your bed. I was like, I didn't make it before I went into it, so I'm not going to get up in the morning and make it.
But it does. Oh, go on.
No, it does what?
It does lend itself to a sense of, if my bed is put together, maybe I can feel like my life is almost put together. You know what I mean? Like if my room is clean and my bed is made, I'm like, okay, I have control of this. That's good.
That's true. I do get a little out of sorts if I'm in a messy area. I do like things to be clean.
Yeah.
Or else I can't think. I feel like it clutters my mind if the room is cluttered.
Yeah.
So with that, but the bed can be cluttered. I don't care about that.
You don't care? That doesn't affect you?
The bed does not affect me.
I don't feel like my room is truly, totally clean if I haven't made my bed. Like, just in all honesty.
Well, it's just a different outlook.
Yeah. We're just different folk. Different strokes for different blokes.
I don't know what those are, but I'm with you. What's a loke? Man,
I'm not getting into this.
Are you still going to that ARC encounter?
Oh my gosh. Am I ever, dude? I have committed. I have signed up. You
signed the papers?
Yeah. I mean, there's not really papers, but I have stated to my family, yes, I will be going with you. We're looking into rental vehicles. And you know what's funny is so before I committed to it, I had an opportunity to do something else and do some travel. But then that kind of just died off. And so I was like, okay, fine. And then my parents were like, are you coming? Are you coming? And finally I was like, okay, yeah, I'll come. I've got nothing else to do. And then 1 week later, that opportunity arose back up. So I'm like, oh, I've already committed to going to the Creation Museum and this ARC festival instead of traveling the world and doing something cool. So that kind of, I don't know, maybe I can do both. We'll see.
Oh, you're going to travel the world?
Maybe. I don't want to get into too many details on that because it's not totally sure. But it's possible. Yeah.
Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I mean, I want to see it all, But why? I'm curious as to what made you think of my ARC commitment?
Oh, I was just going through Facebook and someone had a meme making fun of the ARC.
Oh, can I see it, or will you read it to me or tell me about it?
Well,
I'm so
I lost it. It was this morning.
Fuck me up.
I don't have it.
Okay. Oh,
They're,
Oh, okay. Got it.
but I had seen it today, and it reminded me. I was just curious what the update was.
What are you? Oh, yeah. What's your morning workout? What are you doing?
Well, I got some free weights. I hit those babies about 25 pounds. Bang a couple reps out. Do about 20 reps. Then my arms feel like they're gonna fall off. And then I do some leg exercises with these rubber band things I got.
Oh yeah, resistance bands.
Yeah, I got that. So I do bang out some of that. Then I do some core shit with the bands.
Yeah.
Then I go back to the arms, do some pull-ups. I got kind of a thing that I'm doing, but
yeah.
I just kind of go with whatever my body feels like.
Right.
But I got the bands. I got the free weights. I got a pull-up bar. What else does a guy need?
I mean, that's pretty much it.
I'm not trying to fucking, like roid out or anything. Just be a in shape citizen.
Yeah. Were you doing this before our last podcast, or did my discussion of morning workouts inspire you?
Well, it kind of inspired me, but I also, obviously I had all the equipment, because at the beginning of the year, I made one of them resolutions. I was like, I'm going to get all this shit. I'm going to do it.
Oh, man, you're one of those people?
No, it was just timing. It wasn't, It wasn't thought of as, this is a resolution. It's just, I have money because people give me money on the holidays. I'll buy some workout shit.
Got it.
And I ain't spend because I'm not going to spend my own money on that, because I'm probably not going to actually use it.
Ooh.
But
you know yourself.
So if you use the gift money, then you're not as guilty about it. But I've been jumping into that. I've been doing it. I feel pretty good.
Right on.
We'll see where it goes, man.
Yeah, totally.
Off that topic and on to something else, man. Something I've been dealing with for the past year. Sick cats.
Yeah, what is up with your cat? Like, you were supposed to go to some concert, and then she just had a problem, and what's going on there?
I don't know. I missed a damn concert. That's the main thing. I don't know. We're getting ready to leave, me and my partner, to go to this concert. We're getting ready to leave, and all of a sudden this cat just starts puking.
Oh, my God.
And we're like, all right, okay. Well, we maybe should check that out before we, skedaddle. So we look at the thing. It looks like it's in discomfort. It goes to the litter box. It tries to do whatever the hell it's trying to do in there, but ain't nothing happening. And it starts whining and crying. And then it pukes again, and then it tries to go to the bathroom again, and nothing happens. So here's the thing, man, these fucking vets, they don't give a shit. You call the vet, and you say, hey, man, my cat's sick. You know what they say?
What do they say?
We're booked.
What the fuck?
Like, well, you're like, I think this thing's dying. They're like, I don't know. We can't fucking take that. We're booked. We're like, okay. They're like, well, can you refer us to another vet? You're like, oh yeah, here's a fucking number. You call that vet. You know what they say?
We're booked.
We're booked, yeah. So you call like 6 vets and they're all booked. And you're like, well, what do we do? Then you got to go to that fucking ER, the animal ER. And these people, good people, but damn, you want to talk about a medical bill? It's an arm and a leg.
Oh my God.
I don't even want to say the number because it's very cringy. But I'm in there and they want to, they come in, they want to run the tests. They give you I'm like, well, can I get a fucking estimate? And they give you that look like, you cheap bastard, you want an estimate about this cat?
Right.
I just want to know what we're dealing with here. And then they bring out the thing and you usually shit your pant. And you're like, God damn, I got to go to a concert tonight. How long?
I'm sorry. Did you say shit your pant?
Yeah. How many pants do you wear?
But it's a pair of pants that you're wearing.
Yes, it's a pair. There's 2 leg holes.
Okay, go on.
But it's a pant. Anyways, so I'm doing this shit. They're running the urine, they're fucking taking the blood, they come in, all of a sudden they're hooking this thing up to a fucking IV drip. They're like, yeah, we need to get fluids in this bitch. And I'm like, okay, I didn't know this was happening.
Right.
And I'm like, how long does a test take? And they're like, oh, I don't know, fucking 45 minutes. So now you're sitting in there, they're in the next room, they're like, hey, you want a fucking cracker or a Pepsi or something? And I'm like, no, man, tell me the cat's okay, and then I leave. And now I'm having anxiety. It's ticking down the clock. I got to go to the concert. It's 2 hours away. Fucking the weather's coming in. There's a damn, where the hell, a snowstorm or something. So the shit's piling up. You know, then she's like, hey, you just go to the concert. I'll stay here at the cat. I'm like, okay, I'll go to this shit. Now I got an extra ticket. I'm like, maybe I can sell it. Maybe I can see if Kelsey wants to go. I get out the fucking door. I'm like, it's starting to fucking, the shit's falling down from the sky. And I'm like, I'm not driving in this shit. So then I'm like, I try to figure out a way to get rid of these tickets. You know, I'm jumping on the fucking, the StubHub. I'm thinking maybe I'll put them on there. I know some people on Facebook. I'm like, you motherfuckers want some tickets? You hit up the StubHub. And then they sold on StubHub. And I didn't go to the concert. That's kind of the hard truth of what happened.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you were able to sell them at least.
Yeah, and I made a tidy $1.50 profit on them. I wasn't trying to make any money, especially with there only being about 3 hours for the potential customer to buy the ticket. But
seriously,
someone did. Yeah, it was a close call. But and I was really, I was bummed out. But whatever, concerts come and go. A cat, I don't know. Don't we have lots of cats in this world? I guess we could let that thing go, but whatever.
Yeah, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are. So the cat, I don't know what the fuck. They said a urinary tract infection or something. They throw the fucking pills at you. Those cost a bunch of money too. And they're like, get out. So you go home and give the thing. I know. You get home, you give the thing the pills, and like 2 hours later, it's normal. You're like, I don't know. All that shit for that?
For this?
Maybe we could just, I'm thinking maybe we could have waited it out. Maybe it was okay. I don't know.
I don't think you can wait out a urinary tract infection, really.
I don't know. They may have just said that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe this thing was just constipated. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a vet. They seem to be real nice people. I have no reason not to believe them. They're probably 100% straight up. But,
sure.
So anyways, I didn't get to go to the concert. Just went to work instead since I was still in town.
Ugh.
Yeah, talking about that.
Barf.
I don't know. My job's easier than yours, so I don't have to.
Yeah.
I hope.
I really appreciate that you recognize that, because every time that like an employee complains to me, like, oh god, this situation, I'm like, I'm about to fucking throttle you. Like, you do not get to complain.
Yeah, but those people haven't worked.
Oh, go on.
Oh, what?
Oh, I've worked like every day this week. I'm almost at 40 hours. And I'm like, bitch, I'm sitting at a tidy 50 if I'm lucky. Like, get off. Go away.
True that.
Like, oh, you make more money than me. I'm like, yeah, I do. You have that.
Yeah,
but just don't complain to me about your hours.
Other things. But,
right.
if you got bullshit hours, I mean, why complaining to you? What's that solve? They want less hours?
Yeah, they're like, and it's not, yeah, they don't, truly, but they're still going to complain about the fact that they've been working as long as they have. I'm like, gee, that must be rough. Like, I can't imagine.
Right, I've
been here since 7.
I'm like, shit, yeah, we'll cut you back down to 30. How about that?
Yeah, how about 25. That? Cash me outside, bitch.
I'll give that guy the 40 or whatever.
Yeah, somebody who wants it won't bitch.
Yeah.
How about there? Maybe I'll respond that way next time. That's a good point.
I'd probably be a little bit more of a dick if I was in your position.
Yeah, I'm getting there, dude. Like, my give a damn is just breaking down real quick. It's, like, exponentially increasing, like, how just bitchy I'm becoming as a person. Yeah.
Oh, damn. I could hear it in that sigh. That's a deep one. Mm-hmm. Fucking work, man. I'll tell you what. You work all day so you can pay for a sick cat and miss a concert.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have that problem. I don't have a sick cat or even a cat. So that's just you, dude.
Good move. You know another thing I don't, speaking of co-workers and them bitching about hours, I also hate it, or I don't want to say hate it, but I guess a nitpick of mine is those co-workers that like to overshare. Like, they think, oh no, you've known each other a couple weeks, so you have some sort of co-worker bond. But now they just want to go fucking buck wild and tell you every single little personal thing about themselves. And I'm just like,
oh man, it's terrible.
I don't need to know. And hey, that could be funny, but the way you delivered it was not, and you just told me a straight up, just very personal thing about yourself, and I don't need to hear that.
Right. Well, and also like on the clock, like we're supposed to be working. Don't like distract me for 5 minutes telling me about this like thing about your life. I don't have time for that.
Right. If you want to, well, I have time. Hey, if you want to bullshit on the clock, whatever. But make it interesting. Make it worth my time. If it's just some over personal bullshit, I'm like, okay, I don't care how many whatever you do in your spare time. I don't need to hear that from you. And you might be a nice,
I'm so curious
nice
now.
person. Well, it's nothing. It's nothing too
I don't
bad.
care
it's
how
just,
many whatever you do in your spare time.
People just tell you things sometimes, and you're just like, why? Why did you think? Why me? Why am I being told this? I have nothing to add to that.
What's that slut's magic number, man?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could tell you, you could just cut it out, but well, whatever.
Type it to me.
It's I couldn't do it justice in typed form. This has to be a verbal thing. But it wasn't even that over the top. This is something like I could talk to a friend about or anyone about, but it just seemed like at the level of the friendship was at. Oh Jesus, you okay? You need a high voice?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Should I call 911?
You know what? If I were passing, I would say just don't bother with that phone call. Just let it happen. Let nature take its course, dude. Oh, I have a really sad story about that when we're done with this, by the way.
Oh, okay. With this story or with this podcast?
With this story.
And I'm just gonna sum it up. Like when you're at work, okay. And I'm a cool guy. I'm fucking sex positive. I'm up to hearing about anything and everything. But just know what level at the friendship you're at this time and place.
Right.
And maybe at some point you can move up the ladder. And I'm like, you know what? I do want to hear about this person being wet or whatever the hell they're going on about. But not right now. I'm trying to fucking I'm fucking looking at some shit in an inventory. I don't got time for this.
And like, okay, were you working like the customer service area? Because that's not a place to be having that conversation.
Well, there was not a customer present, but you never know.
Well, that's good.
They come out of the fucking bushes. You never know.
They do, dude. Two right out of the bush.
And they look like they live in them half the time, but whatever. I don't like to hear my voice. That's why I don't listen to this shit after we do it.
Right. I love hearing my own voice, so maybe I should turn on that option.
I've noticed.
I'm really vain.
Yeah. You know what? I don't mind it. I've grown to enjoy the sound of my voice.
You don't mind that I'm vain? Oh.
No, I mean, well, I've just accepted it over the years.
Yeah. I mean, remember like when you first would hear yourself talking and you were like, oh my fucking God. Like, how is anyone even my friend?
I didn't believe it, man. For the longest time, I thought it was a conspiracy.
Seriously, I was like, my parents are paying people to pretend to be my friend.
It would fuck me up.
I'm still not convinced.
I'm glad I'm not like a singer or some fucker who like that's my livelihood. Well, it could end up. This could be our livelihood, but I don't have to listen to this. If you're out there singing, you have to listen to yourself. So you know that you're singing correctly, I presume.
Right.
I don't know.
And like, can you imagine you're just like cruising along in your car and then like you come on the radio? You're like, oh, that's my shit.
Hell, I fucking turn in that shit for sure. I mean, I'm sure there's some people who love their voice like you. I'm sure you're not the only one.
Yeah, I can't be.
You can probably find a support group.
Yeah. So.
Damn, where was I?
You were just summarizing the work conversation, and then we got to this, and here we are.
I don't know. Hell, we'll just move on from that work bullshit. Who wants to talk about work? Ain't nobody.
Actually, I love complaining about work, but not right now.
It's pretty fun. Who we lying to? But,
I come home and I'm like, you wouldn't believe this shit. I thrive. I just live for it.
Yeah, I see. My problem is, since me and my partner work at the same place, like, and I almost want to get away from it more. I don't want to talk about it anymore because we've both experienced it. And then when you come home and then talk about it again or relive it again, that can be tiresome. So I try to.
Yeah, you're just kind of stuck in it.
Yeah, and whatever. It has its perks, but what else is going on, man? You know what I watched on TV last night?
What'd you watch?
Roseanne.
Oh, was it Roseanne? Ah, yeah.
Dude, have you ever watched Roseanne?
I've watched some of the originals, yeah,
Right.
but not like this reboot shit.
Yeah, man.
What's up with that?
Well,
What's the deal?
here's my thing on that. Here's my deal on this. I'll give a little bit of a bullshit review because I wasn't planning on it, but I felt like the first episode was a little rough, a little uneven.
Okay.
I don't know, some of the banter about the. Are you still there? God damn it! Are you still there?
I'm here. I'm here. I just muted myself really fast because I wanted to vape, but I didn't want like the sound to pick up.
I was about to fucking start smashing.
I'll just leave it on. You can just hear the little crackle.
It's okay. Hey, man.
God damn it! Why, God? Ooh, you know what's really fun for me is like every time that Zencaster does fail, I can't hear you, but then like later when I go to edit it, I hear your recording, and so I hear you just like, what the fuck, man? Like, hello?
Hello? Fuck this.
It's so good for me. I love it.
God damn. Well, I'm glad you get that little bit of.
Me too.
I don't know.
It's like the one good thing that I'm going for me. So.
What? One time you're just gonna hear a gunshot, and then that'll be the end of it.
Oh my God! And then I'll be like, "Damn it! Why didn't I do it first?" Ooh, should we have a suicide pact?
We can. I mean, what are the terms of this pact?
If one of us kills ourselves, the other one has to. Oh, I totally just stole this from another podcast. I realized as I'm saying it, so we can't do it.
Lots of people have made suicide pacts. I mean,
oh, okay, cool.
We can still do it.
I'm gonna make a suicide pact with all of my friends just to increase my chances of success. Okay,
yes, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't really want to. Man, just sucking on that thing, huh?
If I had a dime for every time I heard that.
What kind of juice you got in that thing, or whatever the fuck they use?
This is not flavored. This one, it was the free one that came with it, and I'm just like getting my through that.
I was trying to get us another sponsor. That's
this is a Views Vibe.
Oh wow!
Also, can you believe that this is what I've become?
Hey, you do whatever you want. I'm not.
Thank you. I will do whatever I want.
I'm not here to pass judgment or No. What every doesn't everyone fucking suck on them things now?
Wait, are we talking about vapes or penises?
Vapes. Well, I mean, a lot. I've seen a lot more vapes being sucked on. That's
sure
in person.
Yeah, they're more out in the open with that. Yeah. Well, so the reason that I got one was I like smoking cigars sometimes when I drink, but then it got to be winter, and I was like, I don't want to fucking step outside to like have a little cigar. So I got a vape thinking, I'll just use this like on occasions when I drink. But I mean, I use it more often than that. Not a ton.
I hear you.
Like maybe a few puffs a night, but I do it like most nights probably.
Right on. I mean, hey, I've puffed on a cigar or two
in your day.
My life, in my day. So I get that.
You feel me?
The fucking where the hell? What's that thing you're sucking on?
Vape?
Yeah.
Oh, the vape. Views Vibe?
Yeah. I'm not so much. I'm not really into the vapes myself. Can't see myself doing that. I used to own a fucking, what are those things? The things with the hoses and shit.
Hookah. Hang on. Hookah, yeah.
Hookah. I used to own one of those. I used to smoke that shit. That was
dope
fun.
As hell, dude. Yeah.
It was. But then I read some article that said like the hookah tobacco shit was like 80,000 times worse than a fucking cigarette or something.
Really?
So then I was like, I don't know, it could have been bullshit, but I was like, you know what, I'm done with the hookah. But I did own one there for a little bit. It was fun.
Yeah.
Get everyone, some friends around, do that shit.
Right. That's dope.
Are you still there?
I've had like one experience. Yes, can you hear me? Hello?
What?
Oh, fuck me up. Oh, yes? Are you still there?
This goddamn, I don't know if this is Zencaster or the internet, but it just fucked us up a little bit there. But what were you trying to say?
I was just saying that I have had one experience with a hookah, like in a hookah bar before. That was cool. Yeah. That's all.
So whatever, you keep doing whatever you want to do with that vibe and whatever. I support it. Hopefully, you know, in hell, I hear they're awesome. I hear they're the best damn vapes you can get.
Yeah. Feel free to sponsor us. They're definitely number one.
I mean, hell, if Zevia's not gonna fucking give us some money, then it might as well be fucking Vibe.
It might as well be, dude. I don't see why not. Like, I'm a loyal customer at this point with all 2 of the tanks that I've used in the, 2 months that I've had it.
Damn, 2 tanks. Shit.
That's not much, for the record. They're not making jack shit off me.
Okay.
It's fine.
Well, she'll do more if you give us money, guys.
Yeah, I will pick up this. I will just be sucking it down all night long, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. We know.
Yeah.
But was I talking about Roseanne? That's what I was talking about.
Yes, you had started to review episode 1.
I just thought it was a little uneven, I thought a little ham-handed in the whole Trump joke. You know, they're trying to acknowledge that Roseanne's a Trump supporter. I don't know. Also, I have a hard time watching traditional sitcoms now, you know, like the multi-camera in studio fucking fake laugh shit. It just seems really dated to me. So I have a hard time, even though that's what the original Roseanne was, and I love it. But like watching a current one is a little tough for me. I think the single camera kind of sitcom, like the more modern, like The Office or whatever, where you're not doing this shit with people laughing and all that. I enjoy that better. So it kind of threw me off a little bit that they're like saying punchlines and waiting for a laugh and fucking all that kind of shit they do in those sitcoms. But but the first episode, it was a little rough. I gave it like a 6 out of 10. The second episode, it picked up steam and got a lot stronger. That's like a 9 out of 10. That was real good. Nice. I really don't want to spoil anything or give away any great jokes or anything, but I'd definitely check it out. I thought it was very good. The one thing
very good
that I did want to point out about it that kind of annoys me, and this goes back to the thing with Roseanne being a Trump supporter, is they keep making this argument that it was like working class white people that voted Trump into office. That's not true. Working class and poor white people voted, predominantly Democrat. But the way that, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but the way they parse out when they, make these things like, poor people or working class people voted for Trump. The way they figure that out is they go by education. So if you have a high school education or less, okay, they consider that working. That's how they do. They're not doing it by wage or how much money you make. They're doing it by, and there's, spoiler alert, there's lots of people who just have high school diplomas that somehow still make
are making way more money than me.
Yeah, make $100,000 a year, and if though that's the indicator. Once the more money you make, that's where you're gonna start voting Republican. So yeah, a lot of people with high school diplomas or people without college degrees, yeah, a majority of them voted for Trump. But when you look at those numbers and you look at the money, okay, they weren't middle class people. They were people that just happened to have high school diplomas, but they make, whatever I don't know what the cutoff is for middle class now, but whatever, 80, 70, 80, 100, 200 grand. Those people voted for Trump. Like Roseanne herself. I doubt fucking Roseanne has a college degree, but she's a fucking multi-millionaire television star, and she voted for Trump. I don't think the character Roseanne would have necessarily voted for Trump in reality, but it's her character, so she can have her do whatever the fuck she wants. But that's my just little nitpick, is that it's supporting this myth that most Trump voters were these working class people. Not true.
Not true. Fake news.
Fake. That is the fake news.
Wrong.
How
did they decide to use like a degree to calculate like class, I guess? Like, how did we land in this place?
I don't know. I don't know why that's why they made that the determining factor, how they were gonna do that. But that's when you look at any of these articles, we're like, oh, here's who voted for Trump. And they're like, oh, it's fucking people with high school education. And you're like, okay. But then you look into it deeper, you look at the data within the polling data, and you're like, okay, well, these people are all making lots of money. That's why they voted for him. I don't know why because that's a narrative that, I don't know, it's easy for the media to use for people to understand. Oh, it's these dumb fucking poor people that voted for him. Let's blame them. I think it's something, the rich people don't want to take the heat for it, so they can shove it off on these other people. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know why they do it. I just know this is. And there's been lots of articles written by the New York Times, Washington Post, uncovering this or talking about how this is a myth, but somehow it continues to get pushed.
Right.
Man, what about Facebook? Talk about in the news. Have you been hearing about that?
No, what's up with Facebook? Stuff? What?
Apparently,
is there Facebook drama?
Apparently, they steal all of your information.
Oh my god, are you shitting me?
Like, if you have Facebook on your phone,
which I do,
Android, would you have an Android or an iPhone?
I have an iPhone.
See, we're safe because we got iPhones. But if you've got an Android, apparently, if you downloaded the Facebook app, they save every single call and every single text message. They don't save the actual, allegedly, they don't save the actual information that was in the text, but they save like a log that you did receive a text at this time and from who. Same thing with the phone calls. They don't.
Why? Like, how does that benefit them?
I'm sure they can use that information in some way. I'm not sure. I mean, that's basically why they exist, is to collect information on people and then use that to sell to advertisers or whatever, I presume.
Yeah.
But people are real up in arms in that because I don't know. They feel like they're in, it's a weird thing. We're in new territory here with these companies using, basically that's why they exist, to use our information.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with I think about, I have a Gmail email. Okay, they don't charge you for that. How does Google make money off of Gmail? They must be using whatever data they get from that. I'm not saying they're going through all of our emails, but they probably are. I don't know, because why else do they offer a free email service?
Right.
They got to be getting something out of it.
Yeah.
So anything that you sign up for that's free, I'm pretty sure they're taking your information. You should just maybe assume that.
Yeah.
And people are acting all shocked. There's this whole thing like, oh, delete your Facebook profile, whatever. And I don't have any fucking allegiances to Facebook, or I don't have to have it. It's just an easy tool for me to use to see what fucking annoying meme someone has posted or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to delete it, but I don't put it on a fucking pedestal or anything either.
Right.
I presume they were stealing my information.
Yeah.
I watched that movie about that motherfucker.
Sorry?
What's that called? That Facebook movie?
Oh, is that Zuckerberg?
Yeah, the social network. I watched a movie about that guy. He seemed kind of like the kind of guy that, like, yeah, I'm fucking setting this up to steal information about or take information about people.
And you know what? That was a brilliant idea on his part. Good on him. He's making bank and living a better life than I am. So, and I'm not mad. Like, do what you got to do. I'm using your service. I volunteered for this.
Now, if he was like, if they were recording the phone calls or like actually taking what was in the text messages, then I might be a little upset. I presume the government already does that part, so someone's already got your shit. But if they did that, I'd be like, okay, that's over the line. You don't need to be seeing my fucking texts. But, whatever. Not that I'm necessarily, I mean, there's nothing in my text no one would care about. I mean, I'm not
Right.
fucking planning a fucking whatever,
Yeah,
an attack, or I'm not talking.
I'd be a little unsettled by it, I guess, but then I'm like, yeah, whoever's having to sift through this information, like, have fun. Knock yourself out, kid.
Yeah, what a shitty job.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume they would just have yeah.
If that is happening, I'm a little mad that nobody has, like, checked in on me. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah, they should.
They're like,
I mean, we just
girl.
made a suicide pact.
Yeah.
Someone should be trying to help us.
Hey, you should probably contact this therapist, or have you tried this, website where you can get help for free? Yeah. Assholes. You're all assholes.
Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll notice some pop-ups later on for psychiatrists or therapists. Antidepressants. I don't.
There was a time where I was getting a lot of ads for, like, being a nun. It was like during my 5-year streak of not having any kind of romantic involvement with anyone whatsoever, and there'd be ads that were like
from God.
Dating services. Well, yeah, aside from God, they were like dating websites, and then like, oh, become a nun. Like I had a screenshot of like 2 dating websites and then a become a nun website, and like that was just like what I would normally see on my Facebook, and I was like, you know what? I'm insulted.
Those were your 2 choices.
Yeah, and you know what? I chose option C. I'm a common whore. Thank you.
Oh, a common what is it? That reminds me of another subject. The Craigslist has removed their
personals.
Are you still there? Are you still there?
Yes, I was about to get so pissed. Craigslist has removed their
fucking personal.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, I never used them.
Oh,
but
yeah, me either.
But I seen all over on the interwebs, people are very upset about this because I guess it was a good hookup platform for people.
But like, there's so many other options. Like,
that's what I was thinking. Aren't there just other better options specifically for this now that probably not really needed?
Yeah, and like Craigslist seems like just a shitty place to find anything, like whether it's love or sex or whatever it is that you're looking for. Just
I wouldn't go there.
Hell no.
The only thing I went to Craigslist once to find an apartment, and I didn't even trust it for that. So yeah.
I did find my car on Craigslist, and I'm really happy with that. But I had to sift through a lot of sleeves to find that.
True. That is a pretty nice car. So
thank you. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, maybe they should bring the personals back then.
Yeah. If you have 2 months of your life to sift through bad people to find one decent one and just settle for that, Craigslist personals would be a great place to be.
I have to assume the people that were on Craigslist personals were not looking for decent people. I mean,
that's fair.
I'm not casting judgment on anyone that did that. I'm just saying they probably weren't as they sifted for maybe a day, but they weren't giving it the 2-month commitment. They're like, you know what, this will do.
Fair. Yeah, like this will suffice. I don't know. I think that there was probably a bunch of like middle-aged people that just didn't know where else to go, that were looking for a love connection. Or
maybe not even a love connection, maybe just a
lust connection.
A lust, a 10-minute. 4, 5, or 10, 20, I don't know.
2 minutes. I mean, it's
2
fine.
minutes. It varies. It varies. And if it's a Craigslist thing. It's a Craigslist hookup. I don't think you're under any pressure. I mean, I certainly wouldn't feel I was.
Can't be. I would wear sweatpants to that, dude. There's just no.
I would. Hell yeah! Not even showered.
I wouldn't shave.
It's like I just worked out. Sorry, I'm sweaty.
Here's a washcloth. I'll wipe it down first.
I'd probably purposely go in there as nasty as I could. Just...
See if you still get some. It's like, it's a fun challenge. Like, how disgusting, how repulsive can I be before someone finally is like, you know what, I'll pass.
You know, that's a good. That is interesting. I wish that they would have kept the personals. Maybe we could have made a fake.
We could have played that game.
Made a fake thing and tried to be the most unappealing person and see how long it took to get
right. Because
hits.
I am easily the most unappealing person in other contexts, but on Craigslist, I think it would be a fun challenge.
Here's my buddy comedy movie that it just came to me. Okay, we were on the Craigslist whatever the hell they are, personals. We make a fake thing trying to be disgusting and see how long it takes us to get someone who wants to hook up. Uh-huh. We do that, someone responds finally, and we're gonna go just to go see who this person is, you know, like not make fun of them, not shame them, but see like, oh, who wants to hook up with this disgusting motherfucker?
Yeah.
We go there, but it's a fucking sex trafficker.
Oh my god.
So now we're kidnapped by these fucking sex traffickers, and all these hijinks ensue as we try to escape. That's
intense.
It is. But it's not. It's a comedy where it's a lighthearted take on sex trafficking. And I know that's not a funny subject, but
what the fuck is wrong with you?
You can find some humor in that if you really tried.
I think you can find humor in almost anything if you really try. That's true.
You can. You're not really allowed to right now in today's culture, but you know what? I think it just came to me. That could be a comedy. You know, they fucking cuff us up. They throw us in the van. Right, you're going to be whores, and I'm like, I don't want to be a whore, and they're like, well, you got to do it. And they're trying to send us to fucking Russia, or where they do, and they're drugging us up.
Oh my god!
We escape. Hopefully, we escape before anything happens to us, or maybe or it could be like a revenge movie. Maybe we go that route, and like we get fucking raped, and now we got to murder the fuckers that raped us.
I don't know.
You could go.
This is almost becoming Taken. Can we get Liam Neeson?
We save ourselves. No, we save ourselves. We don't need no
I'm
dad
the hero
to come
of this story. I don't need to be saved.
You come save me,
bitch.
How about that?
Yeah,
that's fucking empowerment.
Hell yeah!
Because you were the victim first, but then you turned the tables on them, and then you came save me, the man, who's not strong enough to save himself.
I like this angle. This is fun.
Are the fucking best thing on earth.
Hell yeah.
That's my pitch. What about that? I love it. That could be cool.
Let's start a GoFundMe.
We'll get on that. We will. Hopefully, maybe some movie producer is going to just stumble upon this podcast and be like, God damn, I heard great things about this show. And this just seals the deal. And then he steals our idea and doesn't cut us in. I don't know.
Yep. But, I can only dream.
Speaking of sex trafficking, did you know? And this has been in the news here in the bush that this never even crossed my mind for various reasons. But if you're a nurse at a nursing home, you cannot have sex with the fucking patients or whatever.
I mean, I would feel like that would just be kind of a given, but I guess maybe we need to outline that.
I mean, apparently it's illegal, but I thought it would just be like an ethical thing, like, hey, you can't fuck the fucking whatever the fuck the people that live here.
Yeah.
That's frowned upon. That's not ethical.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it'd be actually illegal. But apparently, a bunch of nurses there in the great state of Iowa, they were fucking, some patients, some old timers. I don't know what the fuck the situation was. But they were banging them. There's like 4 or 5 nurses that were taking these guys out to the woods and having sex with them.
Oh my god!
They got busted. Now they're in a lot of trouble.
Bye bye. Was it consensual? Were they?
See, that's where I don't know. The articles really don't go into detail, so I can't tell if it's like, are these people with like dementia or Alzheimer's or something, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing? But then I'm like, who wants to have sex with? How do you find 5 people that are like, you know what? Yeah, let's bang these fucking dementia patients. That's some sick shit. But maybe that's why they all became nurses, like minds. Ugh. They're like, fuck, I'm able to fuck some demented people if I become a nurse. I don't know. The details are, I could actually read the article again, but they didn't really go into detail about the condition of the men that were had this done to them. But I'm thinking, like, what if the dudes are like, yeah, I want to do that. And then they did it, and then maybe the guy does have Alzheimer's and he forgot, like, a couple minutes later, and he's like, what the fuck?
What if you forgot?
That could have been. I don't know. I have no.
What if you forgot, like, mid-sex? Like, they consented, they're getting it on, and then all of a sudden they're like, whoa, what's going on? Where am I? What are you doing to me? Wow.
I don't know. If I was an old man, I'd probably still be into it. But
you're like, oh, cool, I'm getting
paid. Like, every 2 minutes, it's like, it just starts over again. You're like, oh, this is great. Like, what? Okay.
Oh, God. Awesome. I hope that you get to experience that joy someday.
Well, I hope that. I don't have dementia, and I'm just an old man that is still sexually active and healthy. I mean,
that's awesome.
It could be an older woman, it could be a woman my age, or a younger woman, whatever happens.
Yeah, whatever happens.
To be the case. With technology the way it is, you'd probably be able to have like virtual reality sex by the time I'm that old. So
that sounds.
Who knows?
I feel like there's only so good that you can make that, though.
I mean, they could come up with some crazy shit. We don't know. We don't know what's up around the corner with technology. Who knows? True. They might take some fucking stem cells and some fucking DNA shit. They might just create like a fucking I don't know, monster vagina thing that you just put in your fucking wallet, and you're just like, I'm gonna have sex with that later tonight.
Aren't all vaginas?
I don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen? All sex organs are fucking monstrous looking, and
that's true.
Kind of disturbing. I don't know why nature did that.
Yeah, they're really unattractive looking. Like, there's this dude that I got his Snapchat from Tinder, and it was a mistake. It was a big mistake. I was drunk. I was lonely. It's fine. And then I just I slowly started ignoring him. And then a month after us not speaking, he just sent me a snap, and it was his dick. And I was like, what about this?
Oh, so you started talking to him again?
No. I was like, what about this seemed like a good idea to you? Okay, you know what? This girl's been ignoring me. You know how I'm going to get her attention is just to send an unsolicited picture of my really ugly penis. Even if it was impressive.
Oh, it's
they all are. I'm just saying it. They're great.
Oh, I thought this one was.
They're fantastic organs.
I thought this
but
one
they're hideous. They're an absolute miracle. But they're disgusting looking. I just how did you think that was going to help your case at all? So then I blocked him on Snapchat. And then the next time I opened up Tinder, I had a message from him that was LOL, what happened? And I was like, what the fuck do you think happened?
What?
Yeah.
This guy just lacks just normal social skills. But I hear a lot of guys do this. I don't know, FYI, I've never sent a dick pic. Well, I've never sent an unsolicited dick pic.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
I mean, there is a context.
I mean, if you're
but that's not it.
Right. I mean, if you have been solicited, well, why not? But still, and even in those instances, I'm just talking hypothetically. In the back of my head, I'd still be like, oh, this thing still looks like a fucking monster.
There's no
really?
way
I was like, oh,
to get
whatever.
a flattering picture of it. It's never gonna be a good, sexy picture. It's just, I don't know.
No, well,
sure, yeah, it's good for them. But I just looking at it, I'm never wow, that's beautiful. That's just not.
I don't know. I have at times seen a penis and been like, you know what? It looks aesthetically, it's it's not splotchy, it's nice even coloring,
not veiny.
And I'm like, you know what? Well, it depends. I don't really have a preference on veins or on the splotchiness either. But I try to think of then what could you be looking for when you're looking at this visually? And I'm like, maybe just a good clean, a good clean penis, nice even coloring, maybe. I don't know, but the fucking penises come in all different shit, so who knows? I don't want to shame anyone who has a discolored penis.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
There's nothing wrong. Yeah,
with
there's nothing
any
wrong with
penis, but just that doesn't
At
mean
all.
that I want to just look at it.
No. No, why? Yeah, I don't know what happens to a guy when he does that. I think he must be just so fucking horny that he's just fucking. He's not even thinking like any length that he can go to, and it maybe he just derives some pleasure from just knowing that you've now seen it, because because he probably knows that you do not like. It seems kind of very predatory when you think about it in these terms, and it is when you send it unsolicited. It's like, oh, she doesn't want to see it. Well, I'm going to make her see it.
Yeah.
I think, because I don't think you could really think like she's going to see that and just be like, oh, yeah, that's what I've been waiting for. That's why I haven't been talking to you.
Thank God you finally sent it. I've been waiting for a month.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know, man, what they're thinking. I've gotten fucking dick pics from dudes before. I don't know how the fuck that happens. I'm like, cool, buddy. I guess I don't know.
Nice one, dude.
I'm not even into that.
Cool.
But cool.
Yours looks aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, it's like good even coloring.
Your dick isn't splotchy. Congratulations.
So yeah, I guess my main thing is the splotchiness is what I think of. Just because I've seen porn before, I'm like, man, that guy has some. I don't see a lot of penises in everyday life, but when I watch an adult thing and you see a splotchy penis, I'm like, that's new. I didn't know that was
new.
A deal. But yeah. Or when you're a kid and you're in the locker room and you see your first uncircumcised penis, you're like, what fuck? Hey, man, what's going on with you? That's kind of what went through my head. I was like fucking. I went to my dad. I was like, it looked like a fucking like elephant trunk or something. Not the size, but just the fucking whatever is going on with the extra skin. No. And my dad's like, yeah, he explained to me like the fucking circumcision. I'm like, what? And he's like, I don't, whatever. But well, I'm glad we finally made it back to dicks. It's been a while.
I know.
But
I felt a little bit incomplete not talking about dicks.
I feel like when you, on every smartphone, when like you take a picture of a dick, like a thing should pop up. Like, are you sure you want to do this?
Let's think of this through.
No one probably wants to. They should just play this podcast. I don't think anyone wants to see this.
Yeah.
He's probably going to make fun of you.
On a podcast.
And to other people.
You're going to live to regret this.
If the penis is especially heinous or disgusting, it could be even more severe than that. Who's to say? But yeah. Ugh. And you're like, I don't get it. They always look fucking nasty in pictures. Fucking the flash goes off probably, and it's just fucking blowing that shit out and all the daylight glory, and just I can't imagine. I don't get it. I'm not down with it. I was never down with it, but the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, I don't get it. I'm not down. I don't even care if a girl sends you a fucking something. Don't send a dick back. Just I
mean, like, she might want it. There may be contexts where it's cool, but like overall.
But I'd still try not to. I'm like, listen, thanks for your pictures, but you really don't want to see a picture. It doesn't look well in photo. I mean, in reality, maybe, but in picture form, I don't know.
Dicks aren't photogenic.
I don't think so. And I feel like I'd be treating it the same way I treat a selfie. I'd be taking like 600 pictures to find the right one. So now I'm trying to send a dick pic, but it's taking me like fucking 45 minutes to an hour, and now I got like fucking 50 pictures on my dick on my phone. And now you find yourself in the depressing state of looking at all of them and trying to find the right one. You're like,
none of these are good.
Do some fucking touch-ups. Man, I should do some fucking touch-ups, get the coloring right, get the shadow,
the filter.
Get some highlights, get a filter on this. You're like, I mean, it seems like it's too much. I don't. Maybe some of these guys are probably professionals. They probably find that one good dick pic and then they save it, and so they can just send it, just fucking spam every chick they have on their fucking hit list or whatever the fuck they do. I assume. I'm just thinking of the kind of guy that sends a dick pic. He seems
Oh
like the
yeah,
kind
I'm
of guy
sure I'm
that-
not the only person who got it. I hope to God I'm not the only person who got it.
Right. Ugh. Yeah.
Because like it had been long enough that I'd forgotten that this person existed. So I really hope that he wasn't like, oh, you know what? I should send it to this girl. Like,
that is even weirder that it. I don't know what would be going through your mind. Can you put yourself in this shoe?
The only context in which I can think that I could arrive in that place is I'm just scrolling through my Snapchat contacts because I have a huge boner and I want to do something about it. And I'm just sending it to every person that I've ever added from any dating app or like anyone that I know is single. You know what I mean? Like,
right. That is the trouble with like boners, though. They can make you do things that, just to you know, because you just fucking that thing is just like fucking. It's there. And it's like I gotta fucking do something with this. It's like, and you're like, I fucking. Maybe he's like, I don't know. I sent dick pic to this person, and that's so awesome. She's seen my dick. I'm just imagining her in bliss, just staring at this.
Oh, it's so picture. Beautiful, aesthetically pleasing.
That's what you should have said. You should have sent him a full review of it. You should have been like, listen.
Here's my analysis.
First off, don't be tricky. Put something next to it for scale, because I want to know what we're working with here. Okay, two, little splotchy. Not that that's a problem,
but it is there. I want you to be aware of it.
There's two nasty veins running through there that I'm just personally not a fan of aesthetically. That doesn't really work for me. Or I don't know how you would critique.
Or why are you wearing sweatpants in this as well?
Yeah.
Dress up for me next time. Come on, a pair of slacks.
Really? Jesus. Yeah. And like I'm thinking maybe to class it up, maybe go black and white. That way that you can try to hide the splotches or whatever the fuck you got going on. Maybe everything in black and white just looks classier, so it might help your cause a little bit. It went
from predatory to art. Yeah. Within just one filter.
It's almost right there. You gotta go black and white. I don't know. I don't know what. I think maybe that's it. I'm just imagining now a black and white penis, and I'm like, you know what? A little less threatening. Just because I'm like, you know what? You took the color out of there, so it seems a little less real. So I still don't want any dick pics. So
everyone,
if anyone listens,
now I'm afraid we're gonna. Is just kidding.
I don't have Snapchat, but see, now my paranoia is now we are going to get some creep that's going to roll into this podcast, and who knows? But you know what?
Hey, you know what? If we get it, we will do a full review.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do dick reviews.
That's so fun.
That's something
yeah. Send us dick pics.
Send us. I don't know. I still. Maybe if it happens, it happens.
That's true. We're not encouraging it, but if you did do it, we may very well provide a humiliating review on the podcast. So,
right. Or hey, it could be. I'll be like, listen, it's sick that you fucking sent this, but this penis
looks nice.
It looks like it could do some damage. I don't know. Depends on. It's still at the end of the day, it's up to the user for what that penis can do.
It's not the size of the ship.
The penis itself, right? It's just a tool, but you got to have someone that uses anyone can swing a hammer. Just how you swing it. I don't know where I'm going with this, but don't send dick pics. Is I guess what I'm trying. But send them to us because we want.
Right, but don't send them to women that you're trying to impress that didn't ask for them. Yeah.
Right. That's fucking weird. I don't get it. It's like here's the thing. If a woman just straight out like this, a circumstance like this, just sent me a picture of her vagina, I would find that strange too.
Yeah.
In the same way, I would be like, I think most women wouldn't do that because I don't know, they are more rational than men or something. I don't know what it is, but I'd be like, okay, that's a vagina. I still don't like you.
Right, I'm not really turned on by that whatsoever.
Okay, and let me put it this way. I just think of a random person who I don't find like sexually attractive, but I know them, and then imagining like having to see like their dick or vagina, and like disgusts me even more. I don't know, because you're already not attracted to them, so I don't why I don't know. Ugh, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But don't send dick pics, dudes. Don't do it. What else we got?
Dude.
I heard Walmart will no longer be selling Cosmo magazine. I don't know if you read Cosmo.
I do not, or any other magazine for that matter, but why?
Okay. Good. I don't know. Probably because they talk about sex and
Walmart's
dicks
not
and
about
shit.
that.
Let me read the article. Nah, they're not. They're fucking... Walmart partners with conservative group to remove Cosmo from checkout lanes. Yeah, they're getting rid of Cosmo. That's all. I don't need to go deeper than that because I'd rarely shop at Walmart except for when I have to, and two, I don't read Cosmo, so I'm not really affected. But I was just it's in the news today. I didn't know if you're a reader of Cosmo. I know my mother was. They'd be in the bathroom a lot as a child, running up Cosmo and fucking what are some other women magazines?
Better Homes and Gardens. 17.
Yeah, she had that shit. She had like that fucking Cosmo. Whatever, Cosmo and some other bullshit. But I'd be on the toilet. I'd read those sometimes. They had some pretty.
Yeah, they really
things.
do. Like a bunch of sex tips and stuff like that. I didn't realize that Walmart was like conservative that much. I guess like enough to turn away profit.
Yeah, they're pretty. I mean, they're conservative enough not to have that shit. I don't know what Walmart still is.
I thought it was just all about making money and exploiting people, so I figured that would fit right in.
Yeah, they do that, but they're from the South. It's like they're from like Arkansas or some bullshit, so they probably got some. I'm sure the dollar comes before anything for them, but then I'm sure fucking place, Jesus is in there somewhere. But yeah, for sure. What else do we got? We got these nurse fuckers. We got Trump. We got damn. Okay, here's something I seen on the news today. There's a all women's college that is now I don't want to say dictating, but suggesting to all students and professors that they no longer refer to any students or classmates as women.
Oh, what should they refer to them as?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They just want to support like trans and non-binary people. This was all over the news. More like conservative websites because people like to bitch about stuff. But I guess what I was going to say is like I don't get the big deal.
Well, and what I don't know either, just upon first thought, is like how if they're an all women's college, I guess how are they going to continue that if they're no longer like going by being women? Like, will they have to kind of open it up to anybody and everybody?
Well, they do. Well, here's the thing: they do allow people that are biologically born male to attend the school. They just have to
taking away that identifier. I guess how are they going to enforce? I don't know. It just seems like a weird line to walk between like, oh, don't refer to us as women, but you can only attend here if you identify as a woman.
Right. That's where it's kind of confusing, like for people, and I understand that. It is confusing, but yeah. So don't call people women, but you can attend the school if you're born a male, but identify as other, they, or a woman. I guess are your choices. So I guess
not be a male.
I guess you don't necessarily have to be a woman. You could be born a male. Well, you can biologically be born a male, but you just have to identify as other or they
as not male.
or a woman. So you don't have to be a woman. Well,
So interesting.
yes, that is it. That's what it is. But you can be other or they or a woman, but they will not call you a woman because you could be other or they, and that would be. And I get it. I know a lot of the stuff I was reading was talking about how this is silly or whatever, and it just gets you into interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that it's
this.
silly because I mean,
It's time and place.
It makes sense to not assume gender. I get that, but yeah, that's where I get lost is the like how to continue to be an all women's school or a not males. I don't know. That's where I stumble. I
think basically what it is it's a not male school at this point. You can identify as a woman or whatever, but just not a male, which is fine. I don't know if this is like some great school. I don't think anyone's going to go in there, like some dude's going to go in there and be like, yeah, I'm an other, but really I just want to go to this school. I don't think that's like a concern, but I was just bringing it up because I understood like at first glance why people would be like, what? But when you actually read it and you're like, okay, they just want to be inclusive of all people. But you read these like conservative websites and they just, I guess the issue is they don't acknowledge
genders,
other genders. So that's why they probably make a big deal out of it. But I don't know. I just seen that. I was gonna bring it up. I was like, cool for them, whatever. One time, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, that's a story.
I liked it.
That happened. There's also a great Vice article about people who fantasize about monsters. Yeah. There's actually like it's part of a docu series, which I have not watched yet, but
fantastic!
I will send you the link to this to watch at your leisure. You have to do it now, but I came across that. I didn't have time to like watch it or read the article.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
This might be something to talk about.
That's interesting.
This slut ever series sounds pretty cool.
Oh, I can hardly wait for next week now. You got me all excited about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about fucking monster fetish. And,
hell yeah, who knows what else is going to be
who knows what else we got up our sleeves. Maybe we will have been kidnapped by sex traffickers by then. Maybe we will have been sent dozens of dick pics that we can go over. Some dick reviews, perhaps.
Maybe Kelsey will contribute something next week. Who knows?
I can't wait, though. Yeah, I know. I mean, hey, I put in about 40 minutes of cruising the internet.
That is 40 more minutes than I did. So
I hope one day.
Work.
Hey, I understand. You gotta work with this bullshit. You got these people coming at you, fucking bitching about work and whatnot, and you gotta do all this fucking stuff, and you're a fucking woman.
I've never felt so understood.
Out to get you. I mean, I get it, man. It's tough. It's tough out there. You got this guy, some guy sending you a dick. You're trying to fucking drive, and
this struggle. The dicks are just popping up in my face.
Popping up in your face. Who knows if fucking Facebook could be fucking listening to you. Facebook's like, can you believe this guy sent this woman a dick pic? And they're like, hey,
that would be terrible. I feel like seriously that would be a big percentage of that job, which is just not. No thanks.
Yeah, that is definitely a huge percentage off to the internet.
That was an awesome. I think that we should probably just end it there.
That was
really good.
Okay, well, guys, we'll be back. We'll be back next week with monster fetishes and whatnot. We hope you enjoyed this. Check out the.
I used to use it a long time. Yeah, it's been a hot minute, but I think that we're at 2 in the Bush. Oh, at 2 in the Bush pod.
Okay, at 2 in the Bush pod. Our Facebook, which is
I think we're just called 2 in the Bush.
2 in the Bush pod or
colon a podcast. Facebook/2 in the Bush pod. Man, we're consistent.
We are well across all platforms, all 2 platforms that we're using. Once we get a hold of this fucking Zencaster bullshit, and we get this going smoothly.
Social media.
We'll touch up the fucking Twitter. the two in the bush. Maybe we'll get a two in the bush fucking Snapchat. You just snap them dicks right to that.
We will take screenshots.
We'll give you a review. And listen, we're not gonna be fucking just dudes. If you want to send tits, we'll review. Anybody fucking whatever you want to send. I just suggest send it in black and white so it looks a little less aggressive to us. That's it.